and beyond. Love is everywhere.
Indeed, love is everywhere. Let's rejoin Rich there on the George Price Highway.
And a good day once again, Belize. Now we moved up a little bit more from Franks Eddy, and I want to show you exactly, this is just before Cotton Tree Village on the George Price Highway. We're seeing that some water has already started to spill over on the highway. And so I know earlier there was a report that mentioned that there was some water that was crossing over the highway just outside of Cotton Tree Village, and it seems that it started to increase a bit more. So we're advising all those drivers that are going to be traversing from between Belize and Belmopan along the George Price Highway to exercise extreme caution. We've been seeing many cars have been passing here. However, they had to slow down a bit, like you're seeing right now. For those who are watching, we're seeing an SUV just trying to navigate through here. And if you're going to be traveling on the highway, again, we want to advise you to just drive slow. This is again somewhere between the Harmonyville and Cotton Tree Village. We haven't reached Cotton Tree Village as yet. We're just monitoring the situation as it is progressing. I was starting to see how it is all starting to play out at the moment. But again, right now, parts of the George Price Highway, we're starting to see that it is starting to flood. I spoke with a resident when we were by Franks Eddy that mentioned that it seems that there was some construction that was happening around the Jaguar Park area, and as a result, that's what has been leading to a lot of the water coming down this way, heading towards Cotton Tree, heading towards the Belmopan area. We understand that normally it wouldn't have flooded as much. You wouldn't have seen so much money with so much water in Franks Eddy as we did see earlier. However, because again he mentioned that because of that construction that is occurring around that area, that is why we're starting to see the flooding occur here. Again, this is Rich out here on the George Price Highway. We're between Harmonyville and Cotton Tree Village. We're starting to see the water starting to cross on the highway. I'm going to take just a quick walk along it. So we're going to show you right now exactly. It's not exactly that high. I would say probably a few inches. It has covered on the George Price Highway right here. However, we're asking that any drivers that are coming here to exercise extreme caution, because we don't know if the water will start to increase. We're going to start to see a rise in the flood waters right here on the highway. However, we will still keep following it at the moment. We're seeing another truck coming, and we're going to let you know exactly just how slowly you need to come here. If you have a smaller vehicle, one of those lower vehicles, again, we want to advise you to be extremely careful. We know that some construction is occurring along this highway as well. So some areas would be with stones, and right now I haven't seen any problems with that as yet. However, we don't know what is the complete integrity of it. Some of the water areas that we are passing by over the bridge, some of those waterways underneath there, we saw the water rushing. We saw that flux of water, that flood water that was coming. And again, right here between Harmonyville and Cotton Tree Village, we're seeing the flood waters right now starting to cross over the highway. Not completely inundated as yet. There's still ways for traffic to cross along the highway. However, we're asking all drivers to exercise extreme caution as we're starting to see the traffic. We're seeing some of them right now. Some of the cars heading from Belize City side, heading towards Cotton Tree and Belmopan. We're starting to notice that they're starting to divert a little bit more to the left-hand side of the road to avoid the water, because on the if you're coming from Belmopan if you're heading westward on the right-hand side, it's a bit more higher than on the left side. Again, we will keep following the situation as it is progressing. We still have to make our way to Belmopan and into Cotton Tree, so make sure you keep it locked. And remember, love is everywhere.
Love is everywhere.
Indeed, love is everywhere. We say thank you to Rich and the crew there on the George Price Highway. We will be hearing from them in just a few. 5 minutes after midday.
What if your next